Hello, hello. Welcome back. You're at Reaction Talk, and I'm Angie. And we're going to do some giving back today because of the state of the affairs of the world and how um, depression and sadness and hopelessness has become the more deadly virus, in my opinion. We need to make awareness and give back and try and reach out to those who may be unreachable at times, those who are hurting, those are who are disconnected from love because everybody is loved. There's love everywhere, and if you want it, you can find it. There's so many people who love you even if you don't feel it. I love you, and we're all connected. And we need to be there for those who feel disconnected because I think that that's the reason why they can't feel the love because they're disconnected. And this is just my way of giving back. And I will put links in the description. We have a page on our website called Spread Love and Care. And it's a page just for resources of anything that you may be suffering from. It doesn't matter. It's not about being judged. It's not about being shameful. It's about knowing when you need help, knowing when to ask, and knowing when to accept it, and knowing when, as much as your body wants to reject that love and swallow, I guess would be the right word, in misery and pain and suffering, you have to break through. And sometimes we don't want to. I've been to dark places. I've been to very, very dark places, and I have not come out for a long time, and it's ugly and it's painful. And when people try to get you out, sometimes you bite their head off. Because for some reason, when we're disconnected from loving ourselves, it doesn't feel good when that love pours in, when we're bathing in that pity and sorrow and self-loathing. It's horrible. And sometimes it takes a real jolt to get us out, to pull us out. But it's never too late, and it's never ever a waste of anybody's time to reach out, love somebody you don't know. If you think somebody might be just having a bad day, smile at them, try to pick them up. They might reject you, they might even get mad at you. Let people know that they're loved because we are all connected. Whether you want to believe that or not, that's all up to you. I'm telling you, we are all connected. So, this is dedicated to all the people suffering, and this is dedicated to all the people who spend their days, their hours, their years trying to pull these people out, counselors, therapists, treatment centers, volunteers, um, everybody. Because I know there's somebody that everybody's touched by this in one way or another. It don't matter who we are, somebody who works in it, suffers from depression. Depression affects probably, 50%, maybe even 75% of the planet right now because of what we're going through. Never be ashamed. Reconnect to the love that exists, the love that's there. It's there. I promise you, it's there. You just got to connect to it. So, this band is For King and Country. They are an Australian pop band, kind of Christian. Um, and this is a good message. This, I seen this video a couple times. I started listening to them a little over a year ago. Like I said, I was in a dark place too, and something happened in my life that showed me light that I had not seen before. And I'll talk about that in the future, but for right now, I just want to enjoy this song. It's called God Only Knows. And if This is a Christian pop band, and but it doesn't matter what faith you have, as long as you have faith in something, right? Um, and if you choose not to have faith, and if this is not your thing, that's fine too. We all have free choices. Um, but my wish for everybody is that everybody gets to experience the light and the love that we are made of on this planet, and to never deny those higher powers because they are there and they're real, especially if you let them in and you connect. So, enough of me babbling. Good thing I put timestamps in. So I hope you enjoy this. If you have never seen this, you may need a tissue. Just a warning. All right, let's go.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep, and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories, they somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret, so afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows.
I'll go back a couple seconds right before that started, but I just wanted to say that in this time of social media present and the generations growing up with this kind of pressure, especially the vanity pressure, the pressure to always look good, and I mean I can't imagine, right? A lot of us can't imagine. It's so detrimental to the young. It really is. And they put so much. I mean, my when we were kids, it was designer jeans, can you imagine if you didn't these people, they are depressed and anxious, and it's their whole existence and identity, and it can crush them in an instant by a few words, right? So I can't imagine the kind of pressure that these young people go through, and trying to be quote unquote normal without, and then not being accepted, and your whole life maybe be on social media and likes and this and that. I mean, my goodness, thank gosh I'm older and that stuff doesn't even, phase me. But imagine if you put all of your, what would be the right word? All of your significance as a person is tied to a like. Can you imagine how crushing your life will be? Significance does not come from that. We can find significance in so many other ways. Um, and I think that the biggest thing is that we just have to love ourselves. That's the most important thing. You get to that point, then it's okay. Then you don't nobody it doesn't bother you anymore. Your value is not determined by other people. You know your value once you love yourself. Let's go.
God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. For the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. Cause there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
All right. Sorry I got a little teared up at the end, but it's a big message. We need to listen and help each other. We need to be kind. We need to save people from their own despair because we are our own worst enemy the majority of the time. And there, like I said, there's a lot of love out there. And if you or someone you know is suffering, reach out to them. And if you're suffering, please reach out to somebody because there's chats, people, there's somebody there for you. Again, I will put links in the description to our website, Spread Love and Care, that has links for the US. It's the majority US, but there are some international links too, to some places that can help end whatever pain you might be going through because you are loved, you are love, and you are a child of love. And I love you. And with that, you guys just have a good one, okay?